Everyone online, welcome back to JAMStack GR. We have a special guest presenter tonight. We'll be covering serverless. Kira comes from us from OST, and she has more of a mobile background, but is excited to show us some serverless functions within Firebase. I will hand it over to Kira. All right.
Move all the stuff that can spill out the way.
Throwing around mics and stuff. Awesome.
All right. Am I speaking loud enough? I hope so. If not, dang. Cool. So, gonna start with Firebase serverless stuff. Gonna build like simple CRUD. So if you don't know what CRUD means, it's create, read, update, and delete. So for me as a mobile dev, it's important for you to kind of know some backend stuff.
There's like 2,000.
Like crush all of our Wi-Fi's.
Turn all the word and things going off. Did you look at the source code?
Oh, did you want me to just send you the link? That could have been smart.
The GitHub repo?
So I go back.
No, I can send you the link that the functions run on.
Oh, I was just gonna run through the code so they can see
okay.
it. We missed that like whole part, I guess. We're gonna spin up a new Firebase project. Create the project hopefully a little quicker than
right. Maybe.
Main entry or that might be easiest.
Yeah.
Okay. Double door. Sorry. So I don't have to technically git clone the way you did it, right? So they're all in here, right?
Yep.
So project. And then I'm gonna hop into terminal. Where are you guys? Is it that far behind? Things are interesting when you're OBSing out and trying to do it.
Are you with the mic?
Maybe.
I mean, nobody said they couldn't hear you, but you know.
People online have given up. I'm sorry, people online.
The resource constraint.
This has been interesting.
By the 100th meeting, you'll have it down.
At least the people in the room are like awesome, right? Okay. I'm gonna do JAMStack GR serverless. Oops. And then just Firebase init is how you did it. There's so many ways to get going. So we're gonna do a database. We're gonna do some functions. We're gonna create a new project. Nope, I already created the project. I have a few. Just a few. Yep, that's fine. That's right, there's no index on Firebase. I'll stick with your JavaScript.
Don't forget TypeScript. Just adding like.
It gives you all the nice things about like Java. Think of it that way.
Oh, people
Like the typings and stuff like that.
No, it's more like C#.
Well, yeah, but like mobile developer.
C# is also more like Java.
I like Java more.
So you get all your cool typings and like those
So basically,
pieces
the
to it.
benefit of using TypeScript.
I always thought it's really only like helpful. I don't know how much it is.
No, it's helpful all through development.
The way I use it, it fully speeds up me making changes. Like if I change a interface, it'll yell at me and tell me these 25 things are all broken. I just kind of click through and find them. I don't have to search for them. I don't have to do anything. It does all that for me.
So just to repeat back everything that Kira already said. So Firebase JSON, it shows the database like rules, where the functions are occurring, The database rules are in here. The read write on this is false. That's why I was surprised. Oh, you're using the admin though, SDK, so that doesn't matter. If you're to try to read this in any of the JavaScript SDKs, it will fail because the database is locked down, right? And then this is just referencing our project. We'll dive in here. I think you showed off the hello world, so we will leave that as is for now. We'll do a Firebase deploy. So Firebase deploy is actually going to update the database rules, even though they're not going to update, and then spin out the node modules. Or the node modules, the Firebase functions that have node modules. I do. I love that. I love that one. That is. I always use it in my React projects to check out the size.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Once you get past like 5,000.
Import cost, I think is the correct one.
Don't want to know.
I like it. I like to know. Actually, I really like the fact it picked up on it and actually found it. That's part of it. I gotta tell you, this is slower than I'm accustomed to.
When are we dropping internet?
Soon.
Like, it's been out of support for 2 years now.
Yeah, then Windows 7 is like last.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Mid-January is the last official update.
Yeah, so
I did not know that.
I wonder how that looks.
So if you're a large enough corporation, you either A, already moved or are paying Microsoft.
The government's not going to. We're going to be on 7 for another.
I saw somebody on Vista the other day. I was like, what?
When I got
Like, that's the most broken system I've ever seen.
Came out,
Was it on Shodan? There's still XP boxes out there. There's still Windows 2000 boxes out there.
XP, I feel like, could have run forever. But... Alright, deploy complete.
Go to your local hospital and have fun.
There's some like tablets and things that run on some amazingly old stuff that we deal with.
Or like printing shops.
Yeah. So if you're like me, some of the the fun of these, you have to make sure you're getting the right user when you do this stuff. I know. Actually, that wasn't what I was looking for, so that makes me feel much better. I was like, why are you asking for an account? So there's your hello world appearing. And then Kira wants me to copy some stuff from here and leave hello world. Cool. There's the things. There's the ad. I think just to like avoid some, like, I'm just gonna throw them all out there at once and kind of walk through it that way because we're having some fun network problems here. So throw that whole thing in. Oh, not that whole thing. Not that whole thing, right? Oops. Just can't do it right, guys. Click the right. Success. All right. Instead of doing these individually, you can. So I think Kira showed us Firebase deploy, and then functions.
Dash.
Yes, thank you. I always forget that. And then she was using the colon. If you just leave that off, it will just do all of your functions. And actually, since we really don't have anything else in this, we could have just probably deployed again. The nice part the CLI improvement they made a while back now is, I don't know if we'll see it in here. There's a cache that appears, and that might only be in the hosting side of this. So if you're doing like front-end hosting through them, it keeps a cache and understands what files have changed, so that way they only have to upload the changes and not like everything every time. So you'll see all of our fun little functions coming out here. Pop back over here, see ya. Everyone's. Oh boy. Alright, cool. So now we are going to do add. What's your terms again? Is it Word?
Copy and paste it, so it'll be add comment.
Add comment?
Add comment.
Is it question mark? Guess I could actually look at the code, huh? Text. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna go back with that pizza example because I enjoyed that. Look at that, word added. Sweet.
First time. The one that works the first time and then everything else.
Create function is perfect. It's the rest of them.
Create functions interesting because why? Oh wait. So the fun part on Firebase Functions is it's always looking for an a promise back. So whether you await and then the response that send is your promise, or any other type of promise that you return. And it used to be without await, not that long ago. You saw then, all the way down this fun tree before await got introduced. So off await. To add, are we reading at this point? In the CRUD, CRUD,
so yeah, read.
create, read. Do we? Oh, that's right. You just said. Does read actually spit back there, right?
It's read comment.
No, that's fine. Oh, comments, plural. Gotcha. Hashtag not winning. Comments. Read. Again, if I would just, for those online who are like me, the reason I can't seem to type, I'm trying to type this right here so that it knows what function, which relates to this function. I think here I wanted to do a little something here and actually spit them back, but we're running into that same await issue type of thing. So if we do want to fix one of these, since I promised we would, what are these coming back with? A snapshot? So this can actually return. Is data snapshot a promise though? Let's dive in a little here. Yes, so that's a thing. And then if we did on value snap, actually, we just do that, I think you're safe at that point. Oh, it does? But she's got the function specified in here.
Right, so it's like a function, it's not a function reference. So that when you use the off function, listening to that thing. So this is going to get fired every time there's a change in the value of that location in your database.
Ah, we want once, correct?
Then once we turn to promise.
That's what we're looking for. And so typically you would put something like const thing equals, and it would be in this thing, and then you would do it, but this will work too, since we're just waiting on for it.
That excellent. That's only the type that a test then
Okay,
doesn't have a.
let's bring it up. Take a look. It's been a while since I wrote straight Firebase instead of Firestore. I should remember these things. Gotcha. Okay, so the then is our promise coming back. So the only thing we would have to change is the snapshot value. Stop. Yep, cool. So actually this is where the await kind of becomes powerful, because this becomes your const snap equals, and then we don't need that part of it, and then good there. That should do the trick, I think. Snapshot.val. Oh, you're trying to pull something out. So this is actually good. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. Your full snapshot. Child's fine, I guess. Val, there. Yeah, that should work. See how hesitant I am? Oops. So we'll push that back up one more time. So by the way, if like you start getting a ways down in this stuff and you're like throwing console logs and things like that and getting frustrated with it, you can run emulator on your machine and actually hit breakpoints in here. They can debug, excuse me, these kind of issues. You might have to hit that one of these times.
There's that for local testing, and all I can think about is how slow that Android emulator is.
No, it's not that bad.
I mean, it's gotten better throughout the years,
Yeah.
but it's still.
No, you're right. Let's see if I totally screwed it up. Probably. Pizza! Woo! There's your read. There's not currently. We put another one in. So.
The C is having an issue where
We just throw it in here. Burger. I feel like I shouldn't be hungry, but apparently I am. Usually it defaults that though. It's interesting. Huh. Cool. Good job. You want to put it in pull request? So just to dive in a little further and kind of check out all the fun things that are happening. So feel free, we'll work on kind of putting a pull request in as we go along, but so everything in Firebase is actually a Google Cloud platform project as well. And you can used to be able to get to it a little easier, but I don't remember if I can get in this way. It used to be in functions, you could go to logs and it would tie you right out to it.
You're going straight to like that?
Yeah. And logs. Yeah. Perfect. Now this might fork on mine again because of the user issue. Ah, it looks like it has the right one.
Environmental variable. Don't add them to the command line. So this way.
Oh, your functions?
So if you want, like, for example, I was building a Twitter bot. I just trying to add in my environmental variable line Firebase.
Didn't like it?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually what's running out here, and then if I open up all the cloud functions, you should see them. And I think to touch on the point you're covering, we'll look at the node module and that core package and all of them. Boy, this is really bad tonight. Were we having this discussion last night about quick labs? Like the time it took to create those? It was nuts last night. I still haven't got my certificate. Might be a problem. Is that my fault? All right, this thing completely went out to lunch.
Hello world.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill the online side of this. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, but as always, if you have any questions, feel free to hit us on Ajon P has the connection out to Slack. If you go down on the bottom, there's the Slack button. You can shoot me an email, whatever. Once that finally opens, it looks like our Wi-Fi is just toast at this point. It's trying hard. Probably. It's probably my Mac. You can jump in here and there will be a JAMStack GR channel or any other channel that you see out here. You can hang out and post questions in there or anywhere else. Or as always, just hit me up on the contact. I prefer Slack because then everyone else can jump in and talk. But that's all, folks. Appreciate your time. Take care. Good night.